welcome back to Vlogmas. Today I am going to take you along as we do some homeschooling. The house is a wreck, and so I need to get that all set up and back in order. And then I'm going to show you this cute little haul that I got at HomeGoods. They had a few of their things, not many left, for autumn time or fall time that was clearanced out for $1 each. So I got a few things for that season, and then I got a couple of Christmas things also. So get ready for it.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes. And I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
Alright, so here is my little haul from HomeGoods. It's the colors I absolutely love. My husband might think it's too girlish, but that's okay. He loves me and he allows me. So I am a list maker. Every single day I like to make my list of to-do stuff. I make my menu list. I make my grocery list. So I thought this was super cute. It's Best Mom Ever. It comes with a little pin, and this was only $2.99, and so I thought it was a very fair price, and it magnetizes to the fridge. We are doing a lot of organization in the pantry, and so I got these 2 bins. Each of these were $6.99 each. These bins are expensive all the time, and so I felt like that was a pretty fair price for the size that they are. And then, then these 3 things were the fall clearance, and they had everything on there clearanced out to $1 each. And so huge markdowns. I thought that these pink pumpkins were kind of cute. These were $14.99 originally, and as you could tell, they're heavy. They're ceramic. This is a metal one, and I thought that that was a little bit cute. Was $9.99 each, and now it is down to $1. So I got those. I need to get those put away in my fall decorations. I ended up getting this tall tree. I have some up here that are like burlap wrapped, and we absolutely love them. So I ended up getting this because our bedroom is like a light blue, and these colors just seem to be perfect for it. Only got one because they didn't have different sizes. Then we have a tree skirt, and we just don't feel like it matches our tree anymore or anything. So I ended up getting this one. It was $34.99. It is so soft. It's beautiful. It like very high quality. It's Rachel Zoe is the brand, and that's the brand that our comforter is for our master bedroom, and I wash it like crazy, and it's held up so well and has stayed so white, and so I felt comfortable with doing a tree skirt. Lexi decided while I was getting my morning shower that she would get school going, so she has already completed, it's about 9:30, we got a late start, but she's already completed spelling. She is working on her math. She's about halfway done with that. And anything else? And she's still eating breakfast real quick.
And I did start at 8. I started at 8:45.
So she got started without me. This doesn't always happen, but I have kind of worked over the years to try to train her to be a little bit independent, or she can recognize which one she can do without me a little bit more. So now I'm going to get the littles going on school also, because they just got done eating breakfast. Usually breakfast is done by 8 in the morning, but we're just getting around late this morning because I had a headache. I wanted to sleep in, and so that's the beauty of homeschool. All right, so we got the living room all picked up. We got a load of laundry switched over and in. Today I'm washing my bedding, so I need to get it in the morning so that it's ready for at night. And then all this only took about 15 minutes, and we're gonna feed the dog real quick, and then we are ready to get the littles going on their schoolwork. Usually we don't have to do all this beforehand, but we have just been so crazy, and our house is getting so like wrecked basically every single day because all the extra Christmas stuff. As you can see, like our Christmas tree is taking up a lot of extra space, and so I'm considering moving the Christmas tree into this corner and putting this cute little school desk in the front dance room or something. We like it in front of this window so that when people go by they can see it, but it's just kind of blocking the flow of a few things too. So I might be moving that to try it today. All right, twins, we're going to start with math today, so get your clipboard all set up. So I have a video that I will link up in the cards. Basically, for these guys, they both have a latchmate, and we put absolutely everything. Yep, get your math out, please. We put everything that they need. Sorry, this sun is really getting into the view. So they have everything they need. Beckett, show your file folder real quick. So in this file folder is 5 different folders, and then their Bible folder also. And so that they know today is a green day, and it's day 2. And so they have their name, and they have what day it is, and they both have...
Day purple, day black, day green.
Yeah, you have different days, so they both have the green folder for day 2, so they know that when it's a green day, that means everything that they'll need for that day is in that folder. So they both have a clipboard, and they automatically grab... Okay, hold on. They automatically grab the same folder for what day they're on, and they put it on their clipboard, so they're all ready to go.
I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we...
All right, so they know it's a green day. They have everything ready on their clipboard or have it laying out on the couch ready to go next. They both know that we're starting with math, and so they have it up and ready to go. There's 2 ways I keep track of what DVD we need to do. Either you can look down here in the corner and it will say lesson 92, so I know that that is the lesson that I need to play today, and it shows it for Focus on 5s also in the corner. And as you can see, we're 92 here, but we're 54 here, and so it's not as simple as just doing the same number on the same day. Or the other way that I do it, as you can see, here's the lesson numbers. So that's what I'm meaning when I say 92. That's the one we will play today. The other way I do it, this is our little reward system and keeping track of stuff. And obviously it has extra stuff in here too. But when I do their weekly planning, I make this little cheat sheet too, both for my K4 and my K5 kids. And so for math, once we do something, we cross it out. So here, clearly, I'm on 92, and I know that I have through lesson 95 in their folders and ready to go. So same with Kenzie here. She did half of 49 yesterday, and then we decided to take a break and have a fun day. So she has to finish up the other half of 49, and if she feels like it, we will do 50. If she doesn't feel like it, I'm fine with just finishing the second half of 49. The other part that is in here that the kids absolutely love is our ticket reward system. So there are raffle tickets that you can see in here. Each of the kids have their own little personalized bucket. Brooklyn and Alexis. So basically for each subject that they complete, they get a little raffle ticket. And then they can turn in these raffle tickets for either treats or snacks that are special, or they can turn it in for like some computer or some tech time. And so obviously Alexis can earn a lot more because she has more subjects every single day. And so her tickets are good for 15 minutes each on some tech time. Brooklyn and Beckett, the K5 twins, they get 3, sometimes 4 tickets each, depending on if we get Bible done that day or not. And so theirs is good for a half hour each. And then Miss Mackenzie, her video is just one video and it's about an hour long. So she gets 2 tickets every single day, and hers is also good for a half hour because I feel like she's done on the computer by the time a half hour comes on. And so for computer or tech time, let me flip the camera and talk to you guys. So for a computer or for tech time with these tickets, sometimes they get some free time and they don't have to pay us tickets at all for it. Other times we have them pay tickets, but they can play on the Nintendo or PS4, which are age-appropriate games that we have bought for them. And a lot of times they don't pick that option. A lot of times they're picking the option of getting on the computer. And so on the computer, we have a family subscription for a whole entire year to readingeggs.com, and all 4 ages, 4, 6, 6, and 11. All 4 ages can play that, and they all absolutely love it. They've had so much fun with it, and so I think I will definitely renew that subscription again in March when it comes due. And it's a family plan, so you pay one price for up to 4 kids, which just worked absolutely perfect for us. And then the other website, they love typing.com. And then the other website that they absolutely love is PBS Kids. And so all of them are educational that they just naturally choose on their own anyways. And so it's a win-win for all of us. All right, I hear my dryer going off, so I know I need to go switch laundry one more time. And I'm gonna go check in on Lexi after I get this video started for the twins. So we end up playing our DVDs on the PS4 because it's nice and easy for the kids. With the controller, they know if they need to pause to just push the X button, and when they're ready to go again, to push the X button again. And it can fast forward and rewind in different speeds. So we have found actually doing it on a gaming system has been a complete win for us. So lesson 92 for math, here we go. There's 160 lessons in math, so they are doing awesome. Like they're gonna complete it before the end of the year, and then I think I'll just do a lot of different reviews.
Get ready. For today's lesson, you'll need work text pages 183 and 184.
So usually on that materials one is where I end up pausing, because if they need different manipulatives and different supplies, that's where they will end up telling you. So a lot of times I make sure to watch that section with them and pause it and make sure they have everything that they need for today. And today is an easy day. It's just the worksheet, so it'll be nice and quick.
Today's lesson is a chapter review over fractions. That means we get to spend some time reviewing with Cheddar.
Cheddar is their little character, and these kids go absolutely crazy for Cheddar.
I'm getting ready for a party at the barn.
All right, so we get asked how we keep the chores up and how I homeschool multiple kids at the same time. So I am showing you all of this today. This was not planned at all, but I'm being thrown back and forth between the ages. So this is absolutely perfect for you guys to see. So our 4-year-old is kind of watching the video with the kindergartners a little bit, and then she'll get bored and she'll start playing a few toys. She does have different workbooks that aren't part of the curriculum that once I get a free few seconds, I end up sitting down and I do with her to fill her bucket a little bit and give her some attention time. So right in there is where our living room is, and the kindergartners are doing their math lesson. And so I can hear them while I'm helping her or I'm doing some chores. I can hear them and know if they need a little bit of extra help or anything. And I can hear if they're messing around or they're not answering the teacher when she's asking questions and stuff. And so I can give them some prompts. If Alexis is doing an independent type thing, like spelling, she doesn't need me right there for it. If she's doing an independent subject, then a lot of times I will just sit in with the little kids and I'll interact with them instead. So during the day, I am constantly hopping back and forth. I'm trying to get the dishwasher unloaded and reloaded, usually I will always put in a load of laundry in the morning before we get going. And that way at lunchtime, I can get those switched over also. Or if I have a few free seconds after I get her going on English, then I will go get it switched. So at least stuff gets dried. It might not get folded every single day, but at least everything's clean and dry and ready to get folded and put away. So she is already, it's 10 o'clock or a little after 10. We already cleaned up the living room. The twins are going on their schoolwork. Breakfast is all done and everything. She has completed, my 5th grader has completed her spelling. She has completed her math already on her own. A lot of times she needs me to sit down on math, but it was kind of a review thing today, so she was fine. So then we are moving on to English. We are on chapter 8, lesson 77. She is writing a personal narrative, and so she, as much as it's not required to type it up, she absolutely is obsessed with typing them up. So she typed it up, and today we're going to proofread it, like go through and see if there's anything else that needs done with it. And so it'll be a nice, easy, fast, maybe 15-minute lesson today, and then we can move on to the next thing. All right. So, personal narrative, proofreading. After Victoria revised her narrative, she used the proofreading checklist to help her find mistakes. She read her narrative several times, checking for 1 or 2 types of mistakes each time. Here are the corrections that she ended up making. So remember, she's using all the actual punctuation that she's supposed to use. So at this point, I don't need the teacher's manual for a few things, just because of pure fact we have been teaching this since 2nd grade. So we did 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, and now we're on 5th grade for the same English. We really enjoy BJU Press English. It is nice and easy to grasp. It's not too in-depth. I am a little curious. I've heard that in 7th grade, the format changes quite a bit. And so she'll be in 6th grade next year. We'll do the same thing. And then I'll start doing a little bit of research as to if we're staying with them for 7th grade up or if we'll be switching over. But back to work. And you probably see the twins are running back and forth behind us. They're going to sharpen their pencils. So another tip, make sure you have an electric pencil sharpener because these kids are obsessed with sharpening pencils. All right, so when I found out, you capitalized all those, good job. You corrected this part also. All right, so I didn't know what my family was up to. I thought they were going to Pizza Ranch to celebrate my dad's promotion. But instead of it being for my dad, it was for someone else. So do you feel like that's a good opening and it kind of pulls people in? All right, so right away, what do you notice?
I didn't pick.
Okay, so you didn't indent any of your paragraphs. So find where your paragraphs are and indent them. And then for this first go round, I want you to look for capitalization and I want you to look for punctuation. And then we'll go back through it again, okay? Here is your checklist right here. I use complete sentences, no run-on or fragments. I indented each paragraph, so you're doing that now. I put a capital letter at the beginning and punctuation at the end of the sentence. That's what you're going to work on, and then we'll look at the last 3 sections when you're done. Sorry I am talking so fast, but I'm trying not to disrupt the kids while they are doing school. And so Lexi is just right on the other side of our wall. There's a huge opening, and she is doing all of her proofreading for her English. The twins are right here, and they are doing their math. They are about 75%, 80% done with math already. It was a quick lesson today, and they are doing fractions. So Kenzie asked, Mommy, can we do some school too? So what we're going to do today, oh, you need crayons. Go get some crayons, baby. What we're going to do today is explode the code. All of my kids absolutely love explode the code. So I just started her on Get Ready for the Code A, and the twins, I got them B because we just didn't follow through with it last year. And so they have B and C to do outside of the BJU Press stuff. So today what we're going to do, this is one of their favorite lessons that we end up doing. She is doing the letter F. So everything that is F sounds, recognizing upper and lowercase f, and tracing those. And then today's lesson is I will read all these directions out loud, and she has to find which picture that it goes with, and it'll tell you put a band-aid on the big toe, or circle the fork 2 times, or draw a box around the football. So it tells them pretty specific things. Sometimes it's even as simple as color the fish any color you want, or color the fish blue. And so it's working on a lot of different concepts for them. All right, you all ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
So I am thinking of something that is often made with
And then
wood.
next
It
we
keeps
have
animals
the
in a yard.
squares.
What is it?
Is this one divided
What
into
is it?
equal parts, or this
It's
one?
Fence.
bang.
Put your
This
finger on the
one.
fence.
These
What
parts are
sound
all
does
the same
fence
size.
begin with?
So they
No.
are equal.
Can you say?
Bang.
There you go.
Bang.
All right, color the fence. So you get to pick what color. So as you can see, we don't really have one specific place that we do school. We do have a schoolroom downstairs in the basement. I find when winter time comes, for some reason, we end up going down there, which is funny because it's a little chillier. But otherwise, during the rest of the year, we end up sitting either at the dining room table or the kitchen counter or on the couch. Like, we try to just be very comfortable and very open to where we want to do it for the day. All right, so Kenzie is back here. She is doing the fish as many colors as she can, and so I know that's going to take her a couple of minutes. And in the meantime, Alexis has called me to double check her proofreading. And so I'm going to give Kenzie a few minutes to do that part. The twins are almost done with math. He's just waiting for Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn just finished it. So they're done with math. And so I'm going to give them, you guys get a 10-minute break. Alexa, set a 10-minute timer.
I'll quit.
So they get a 10-minute break in between their subjects to go run around or to play or to go potty or get a drink, whatever they end up needing to do in between it. In that time frame too, it looks like they're switching out the DVDs for us today. And so she's going to get the Focus on 5 DVD in. And here, Brooklyn's asking to do the Bible DVD today. So let's do Focus on 5s first, then we'll do the Bible one. All right, so he's deciding on his 10-minute break. He's going to draw on the dry erase board. As you can see, we cleaned up the living room, but it very rapidly becomes a mess with school stuff. But that's fine, because I know at the end of the day, all this stuff goes back into their latch mates. And so I'll help you in 1 second, Brooklyn. So we are going to go in here to Lexi and look at what she got done for proofreading. She is retyping it, it looks like. She's correcting it onto the computer. So over here, I have these dishes I need to get put away and stuff. I do have dishes from last night's supper that still needs done, but I'm trying to ignore that stuff and get the kids' school done in the morning when we have time, because here in a few hours, Lexi has dance. And so we just don't have time in the afternoon to do it sometimes. So I'm gonna help Lex real quick. You drew a fish? Oh, guys, timer. Time's done. Let's get your Focus on 5s ready. On your next break, you could finish it, okay? Let's get your Focus on 5s ready. I think it's science first, so it'll be page 91. It'll be science first. All right, so I purposely set a timer because it's very, very easy to lose track of time, and next thing you know, it's a half hour later, and they still haven't gotten back on. And that way too, we are all on the same page. They absolutely know it's 10 minutes. When it goes off, time is up and time to get back to work. So yes, I see that. All right, so I'm thinking of something you can kick or throw. You can run with it and score a touchdown. What is it?
Football.
Football. Put your finger on the football. What sound does football begin with? so we are gonna get their school started. All right, so Kenzie's over here. She's still finishing up her Explode the Code. We have one more thing to do on that page. Beckett is still sitting at the coffee table and he's gonna do his focus on fives there. Brooklyn has decided to move on over with Kova in the corner. Oh, now Beckett's got the idea he wants to move too. So as long as they are, you guys are silly. As long as they are paying attention and behaving, I allow this. But if they start being too goofy or having a hard time, we come back over to the coffee table again. So that's why they have clipboards so that they're a little bit more mobile. Still bigger mess going on. And then here for the focus on fives, a lot of the lessons have a part A and a part B. And then the lessons that only have one part is usually a reading day. And so they're just reading a book. And so today we're on 54A. So we're getting that started. It lets me know that our subject today is science. And so they love science. All right, so this lets me know that we need something a little bit more than the work text. So the magnet handout would be automatically in their folder. So I'm just going to make sure that they know exactly what it looks like so that when Mrs. R ends up calling for it, they have it very readily available for them.
Today we get to learn about science books and magnets.
Hippity hop review.
Yay, hippie, happy review. Time to read my book.
It is almost 12:30, so we're going to break for lunch. Lexi only has science and history left, and that's more my fault. She's kind of taken a little bit of a break because I just wasn't available. And then the twins are basically done. They're just finishing coloring up on one of the worksheets. Kenzie hasn't done her actual BJU Press preschool video quite yet, but that's something we could do in the afternoon too, so I'm not worried about it. So lunch is turkey and cheese sandwiches. Each kid has part of a pear. Beckett has carrots too because he likes those. And then I made some mac and cheese. And then usually during food times, like snack time or lunchtime or breakfast time, I will read aloud from one of our books also because the kids are quiet and they're seated and they will pay attention. So we have been doing Who Was Thomas Jefferson? This is somebody Lexi's been learning in 5th grade more about with her history. So it goes together very well. And the other book that we're finishing up right now is James and the Giant Peach. So I will read from both of those during lunchtime.
Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday ones.
Ma.
Oh.
Oh, right? Because aw is O. Okay, so what color is O? Nope, what color is O? Yeah, there you go, black. All right, Brooklyn said the next one is man. And what vowel sound?
I know it.
What?
A.
Yeah, what vowel sound? A, man.
Because Daddy and me.
And so it's what color?
Brown.
Brown. Yeah, you and Daddy are men, right? Okay, nut.
Is the O.
No, that would be not. So gnat,
A.
not, nut.
It's A.
Watch as I point again. Gnat, not, nut. Which one is correct?
You.
You,
Oh,
yeah.
But
I know sometimes that they kind of sound the same. It does make it hard.
no, I was saying that it wanted not to pattern.
Yep, they messed up our pattern, didn't they? Good job. All right, flip it over. Get your back page.
That.
So one thing I do notice on Focus on Fives, when they do a chapter review, they don't do it on the video. It is something for you to do as a parent with your child. And so sometimes if I feel like the kids need like a different level of focus for it, I'll do it separately. But today they're both doing very well with these vowel sounds and such, and so we're doing it together as a group. All right, guys, mark the word in each row that does not rhyme. All right, Lexi is finishing up her last subject. She has a reading unit test to do, so she is doing that right now. Kenzie's over here begging for another page in Explode the Code. And so we might sit down and do another one of that. She's definitely tired. She's starting to get whiny. So some days when all the kids are getting extra whiny, I end up doing some quiet time, like sending them to their room to sit down and look at books or play or something, just something that is lower stimulation than like a TV or being around everybody else. So she's really wanting to suck her thumb, and that's kind of your little indication that she's tired right now. Brooklyn's asking for Explode the Code. We usually do this after they have completed all their schoolwork, which it is done. And so I'm going to do one page with them from Explode the Code. And then as you can see, the whole entire living room is a hot mess again. And so we had cleaned it up right before we started our school day, and we're going to have to clean it up again at the end of the school day. All right, school's done, Brookie. Put your stuff away. All right, so we moved the tree over, and I'm liking it better because we actually have space over here, and not like even for that chair to get in and out or to open up these shades, which I have wide open every single day because we enjoy the sunshine and stuff. It was just stressing me out having it. So we moved it over just a little bit. It seems to work pretty well. It doesn't feel like it's in the middle of the floor. We switched out to the new skirt that I showed you guys from my haul, and it looks really pretty. It's really hard to tell with how the sunlight's hitting it right now, but it seems right. So I am excited. All right, so I think I'm gonna close out the vlog. We're just going to work on the Explode the Code with the twins real quick. We're gonna pick up this little bit of mess that's here, and then Lexi has to get ready for dance, and she has dance tonight and supper and clean up the house again, and that's all we have left for you. And so I hope that this kind of gives you a little bit of insight about how a homeschool day goes, how to keep up with your chores a little bit. I didn't show as much of that today, mostly because I was so busy just jumping back and forth between the kids, the different age ranges, which is a very, very realistic day. But we've kind of figured out a certain routine that works for us so that we're not all completely overwhelmed all the time. So I hope that you come back tomorrow for our next video, and I look forward to getting to know you guys better. All right, bye.